does classical Chinese record, having the musicals, but it says music from a grain of sand, music for the struggle by Asian in America, that was in 1972, released in 1973. It's for the artist it, Chris Lin Shama, the vocal Mila Kojet and Charlie Chin. That's my word. Music inspired by Yellow Pro soundtrack, the documentary A Song for Ourselves, 2009. That was about this. Yellow Pro. When I asked what the early moment was like, my mom simply played an old record for me. That was about Tadashi Nakamori says. Here he is, Mao Zedong, on the Life magazine.
Yeah.
Here is Deng Xiaoping, came to visit America. Here, the pen collection. Like reading about the wave of change, gay insurgents. That's the Critical War Chronic. Here, this is what it says, 我们一家在一起, which means like we are one. Local 23 to 25, unite 100 years. Sewing machine, that was. Woman sewing in garment factory on Canal Street, and it was in 1984. Now we can move on to here for Chen Guoyan, Vincent Chin. He is the Chinese-American man named Vincent Chin, was barely beaten to death in Detroit by two white former auto workers, Ronald Ebner and Michael Nitz. This is this here. See what it says for it. 新空间, which translates to new spaces. Now, this picture of case study, Montreal Park, California. Now, that's what it is. Now, this is another one, Sunset Park, Brooklyn, New York. Now I'm in New York.
Oh shit, wait. Yep, William. Are you for California?
Walk-in bowl on the t-shirt. It says, hold up, set for. Anyway, you see, this is the Constitution and moderate. You know, when you every time watching the Chinese film before about Better Luck Tomorrow, in September 11th, 2001, they hit by a twin tower. That was really disaster. Here's what read about this. A journey of 1,000 li begins with a single step. We got more of this. Stephen Chan, Jerry Yan, Michelle Kwan. And
Oh, yes.
I almost forgot to tell you what the Chinese American. Here, Yo Yo Ma. Here, An Lee, he was the Chinese director. Bruce Lee, he was martial art. The Chinese American for the First Lady, Elaine Chao, Zhao Shaolan. So scientist David Ho. And we gotta tell you, I forgot here, also Wang Weiwei, Viva Wang. And also Hong Kong American Michael Wang Minda. Here's that.
They were permanently cut off from their families. Many of them started new families too. And that's what happened to my dad.
That's kind of... We got this one here. The last Chinese. Newspapers. Chinese newspapers. Also this. It's called Doctor's Office and Social Center. When you, for example, when you not feeling well, while you get fever, sick, you can go to the doctors, have some pain pills. Even like here's what it is, right? China Doctor of J Day. John Day. Where we got this, the Splendid in Charge. Cop job, like when you have something useful, or when your drugs can make you feel better. It is that's where John Day. Still funny. This is we got a long on and Hay, which is also Dr. Hay. On the shelf of Kamwa Chung & Co. General Store in Upper Carry in John Day, Oregon. With this kind in the MOCA. This is where it was for Dorothy F. and Kai Bill and Digital Med Award. Season piercing each other, the indestructible crowd is gathered. It was written that was Walt Whitman. Leaves of Grass, 1855. For here. We can give you a review of the slideshows for the Dorothy and Kaibo. We have more of this. Chinese medicine in America. Body parts. Oh. Hold on. If every Chinese people are having a sick problem, like when you got not feeling good, you should go to the medical office in the pharmacy. herbal medicine. Ginseng. Like, you had to drink tea while it make you feel better, but now on, that's what I read about the New York Times article. Pins that you poke all the way through your body. And right here, or that's what the sounds. What that happened is this pin, they pulse on the body. It was satisfied with the modification with those pins. It's really short that you want to be careful to get the blood drips over while it leaks. Also this one here. And I think, oh, we have more of that. And that's what we go for the Chinese medicine and Chinese medicine in America. And we want to say goodnight to the MOCA. And if you're interested when you're going to the Chinese Museum, Chinese American Museum, let me know in the comments below. And then hit thumbs up, and then don't forget to subscribe. And then I hope you enjoy the day for the Chinese American Museum.